Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Let's Bake mug cake kits. This one is the Oreo, this one is a Ghirardelli, and it has a Ghirardelli peppermint bark square, and this one has a Nutella packet. These were $5.98 at Walmart, but you do get a mug in here. It surprised me, honestly, because most mug cakes you just need like water or milk. These you need 3 different things. For each mug cake, you need 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 egg yolk, and 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So we've got all that out, but what I want to do first is open this to see exactly what you get.
And this is sold in the gift section for like Christmas gift giving things is where they're sold at.
Yes, yes. So they have some just, there's nothing in there, I'm sure. Gonna make sure. Yeah, it's just paper. So you get, it looks like your Oreos and I don't want to tear that too much. There we go. And your mix. So I'm wondering exactly what do you do with the Oreo? When do you add the Oreo? It says mix all the ingredients well with a spoon. Crush Oreos into small pieces and add to the mug. Mix well. Save some for the garnish, it says. So make sure you read all your directions or you would have used all that. What I'm going to do first, though, before I get into all that, is I'm going to open each one of these up like I did that one. And I'm sure they all, like this is going to come with a Ghirardelli square and your mix and your cup. But I'm going to wash these mugs. So I wonder if it gives that direction first, because that's the first thing it should say. No, it does not. I'm telling you, wash your mugs, because these mugs are going to be, they're not going to be clean. And so I'm going to wash all of these and then we'll be back. All 3 of my cups have been washed.
And dried.
And dried. So I'm going to pour my mix in. To each one of these, you want to add your milk, oil, and egg yolk, and then stir it. Okay, so this is stirred, and what you want to do, take your Oreo and crush your Oreo. And then we're going to stir it in and keep some of it. If you want some for the garnish, keep some for the garnish. If you're not worried about having a garnish, then I'm going to leave this. If you're not worried about having a garnish, then don't worry about it. So that's what that looks like. You can just see the hunks of Oreo. So now we're going to move on to the Ghirardelli and do the exact same thing with the milk, oil, and egg yolk. Now this one, it doesn't say to crush it or anything. You just open it up, and it is a Ghirardelli square peppermint bark. And this is how it looks if you've never seen our review of it. And it has milk chocolate on the bottom. So this one you don't want to break. You just lay it in there because you're supposed to just get a surprise when you cook it. So I'm gonna leave it right there. And then this last one, this is the only one that is a little bit different. So you're still gonna add all 3 of your ingredients, but in this one, the Nutella, you're gonna leave the Nutella until it comes out of the microwave, and then you're going to add your Nutella to the top. So this will be the only one where we don't do anything with it right now. So these are going to go in the microwave for 1 minute and 40 seconds. And then you want to let it rest for 1 minute when it comes out. So this is how the first one looks, the Oreo, and I'm gonna put the rest of it. You can see it just, I mean, it looks like that.
Well, if you had, they'd put what, whipped cream and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They used whipped cream. Mine's not as fancy, but, so there's your Oreo. This is the one with the Ghirardelli. Of course, you can't see anything right now. We won't be able to see anything until we dig down in there, but that's how it looks. So this is the Nutella. And right now it's just a chocolate cake, but we're gonna turn it into a Nutella cake. There's that. It doesn't really spread. If you want to wait a minute and then spread it, because your cake is hot, you can work it around a little bit, but I tell you what I'm seeing is you don't get very much Nutella, so that's it. So try to get a little bit in each bite. Okay, we have our mug cakes, and it tells you on here that let them sit for 1 minute, but then add your favorite garnish if you want to add your
like
favorite
whipped cream or whatever, sprinkles or whatever.
If you want to do that. This Nutella one, the chocolate mug cake mix alone is 170 calories. That's just for that dry chocolate mix that I added in first. And then your Nutella spread, this is 80 calories. But Kevin and I did the math for the vegetable oil that we use and for the milk that we use, plus the egg, and we didn't give you the full calorie for the egg because we only use the yolk. It is 675 calories for this mug cake. That's if you use 2% milk. 675 calories.
Which is not surprising. I mean, it is a fairly good sized mug of cake, literally. Mm-hmm. That's not bad. I don't taste the Nutella at all.
Mm-mm.
And I got a pretty decent piece of it, and I didn't really taste it. The cake itself reminds me of any other chocolate mug cake. Mm-hmm. It has that distinct mug cake flavor.
Oh, you think?
A little bit, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's better than some, not as good as others.
I think this is better than a lot of them that we've had.
Oh, it's definitely better than many of them. Mm-hmm. We've had some that were not mug cakes. They were like microwavable cakes that were much better.
But this, I think it's nice. I think this would make a really nice gift because I do like the flavor of the chocolate.
And that's the cutest mug.
Just know that you don't get much Nutella. So, but it's 675 calories. So I was going to say you could add your own, but do you want to? Probably not.
Yeah. It's not super sweet either for as many calories as it is.
No, but I still think it's really good. I think this would be a very nice dessert if you for the end of the night.
Yeah, I think
it would be nice. This Oreo is 170 calories for the mix, 100 calories for the Oreo. It's going to be 695 calories. Make sure I get a piece of Oreo.
Texture-wise, comparing these to other, like just a traditional cake, it's a little more dense. Mm-hmm. It's not quite as fluffy as a regular cake. It's more like a muffin than a cake, truthfully, as far as texture goes.
Yeah. I like this. Really, I like it. I like the Nutella just a little bit more, but I really do like the flavor of this one. I made sure that I got a piece of Oreo though, so I also had that in my bite. And so the Oreo, the cream in the Oreo adds flavor to it.
Right.
But I do like the base chocolate flavor. It's nice.
It's good. Like I said, I like that one better. I'd say if I went back to that one, I'd probably like it a little bit better too. But
now this one is going to be really interesting because it had a chocolate Ghirardelli, but it's a peppermint bark square. So it is 170 calories for the mix. 70 calories, just like, this is the lowest calorie one. 70 calories for the square, so it's 645 calories. And that's what I'm thinking. If we go right in the middle where I stuck that square. Oh yeah.
You definitely get a peppermint flavor. That's nice. I like it with the peppermint flavor. Of course, the chocolate, the edges of it are going to be just the regular chocolate.
You can't beat Ghirardelli chocolate. I mean, really.
It's good. It adds a lot of flavor to it, too.
It does add a whole lot of flavor. They could make these for every season and do different squares, because Ghirardelli has, I think Ashley's favorite are like the sea salt caramel or something.
I almost wish they had, instead of one square you just stick in the middle, that peppermint flavor is only going to be when you get the bites of that.
Right.
I almost wish they'd had little bits or something, that are broken up pieces or something, to where you could spread it all through the mix, so you get a little more of that peppermint every bite.
Right.
But the chocolate's good too, so it's not like it takes, you're just missing the peppermint flavor in every bite. That's what I'm getting at.
They may have more of these at our Walmart. These were the only 3 that they had set out in that section. I think this is going to be it, but if you see other ones, you can let us know, because it looked like they had the boxes out like they were going to get them, and I think it was just these 3.
So what price-wise, what are they? How much were
they? Were $5.98.
So $6 for basically one mug cake.
But you're getting
a nice mug.
Yeah, you're gonna get to keep the mug forever.
I don't think it's a bad gift.
Yeah, because when I go to Home Goods, my mugs cost $5 a piece just for the mug.
I think if you're going to a party and you need a $5 gift, I think this would be a good $5 gift for a party.
This would be a great pass the present gift, or if you play games and somebody wins a prize.
Yeah, games.
This would be a great
because I do like the flavor of them. These are, like you said, definitely better than some, because some of them taste very like earthy, grainy kind of flavor.
Yes,
and
this is not like that at all.
So yeah, I think these are good. My favorite, honestly, if I had the flavor in everybody, it would be the Ghirardelli because of the peppermint. But then my second would be the Oreo.
My 2 favorites are going to be, my number 1 will be the Nutella, even though it's not going to last long. No. I'm telling you, you don't get very much. The Nutella is my number 1, and then the Oreo is my number 2.
Yeah, like I said, the Ghirardelli, if it had peppermint every bite, I would put it as number 1. Being where it's like it is now, I think I'd probably put it as number 2 or 3.
And these mugs, what is good about them, just touching on the mug, I know people probably don't care about that, but it's great that this one is like Christmas themed, but it's also, I think, was very smart of them to include mugs that aren't Christmas. So you're buying them at Christmas, but you're going to be able to keep these out in your cabinet year round, because nothing about these screams Christmas.
Yeah, except the Ghirardelli one.
Yeah.
It doesn't say how many ounces the mugs are.
It might say on here though. It says, oh no, it just says the mug cake mix is 3.2 ounce. For that mix. So no, it doesn't tell how many ounces the mug is. But it's a good size
mug. Decent sized mug. It's not like I like the huge 20-ounce mugs, the great big ones, but this is definitely a good 8 or 12-ounce mug.
Yeah, so I do think this would make a good gift. It's good quality chocolate cake.
Yeah, and they're pretty easy to make too.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.